So I'm sitting here looking at watching news and markets and raises, and a lot of questions as to what 2022 is going to bring in a sense of markets. It's no secure of anything. It's always speculation of what people think of what's going to be, how the markets are going to go up, drop, whatever. One thing for sure is the rental rates. Rental rates across the board, they are steady skyrocketing. Hello, everyone. Jose J. Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor here. So the thing about rental rates going up everywhere, it's nothing new. That's nothing new that happens. I mean, with the markets, and depends on where you're at, some higher than others. All markets go up sooner or later. And I'm not referring to lot rents. I'm talking rental rates, which means that, and hence, yeah, also lot rents go up. But what that does is, again, with every issue comes an opportunity. Remember that. Every issue that we're confronted with, there's an opportunity. Okay? I mean, houses rentals goes up, it doesn't mean the mobile home rental rates won't go up, but it does mean that there's that much more of an opportunity for us to offer rental and or rent to owns, create notes, whatever you're doing. But the reason I wanted to make a video, I'm sitting here watching some of this news. Like I said, rental rates going up again, skyrocketing some areas. All too common, you hear over and over. The ROIs, the reminder, the good old reminder that, why are you getting into mobile homes to begin with is, always keep that in mind, is that ROI. But even greater than that, because it's easy to, let me wholesale a home. The thing about, you wholesale one home, two homes, or it's a one-time payment, which is great. You get your funds, you build your capital for whatever need that may be. But then what? You have to do it again and again. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you build a system, and it's one of many exit strategies that you should have. But you have to keep doing it over and over again. Now, when you think about rental rates, rentals, passive, notes, rent to owns, Airbnbs, and don't forget the January 1st, 2022. I got not only two, but three new exit strategies never been done before in mobile homes. I'm going to be introducing that. So I'm going to be throwing that out there in the market for many of you to get a hold of. I'm already doing a couple of them now. So that's the thing, is I always try things out before I even suggest them. But it's always exploring that much more, because when you think about multiple streams of income, you don't want to have everything from one. Okay, example is obviously a job. You want to have multiple streams of all kinds of incomes that are coming from. One fails, another one comes, and another one comes. And that's the whole point behind it. So introducing three new exit strategies within mobile homes just opens that many more opportunities. There we go again. But ROIs, keep in mind your ROIs. Now, flipping homes, wholesaling homes, all that is great. But the key to is always passive income. That is what you want to build. The key to is passive income. If you can make money while you're sleeping, while you're doing nothing, money that's coming in and paying for things that you need, that is passive income. Passive income from a rental, for instance. You put X amount of money into an investment, and it's going to be real estate. How much money will you get out of it? For how long? That passive steady every month comes in. Does that pay for the investment? Does that pay for the expenses? Does that pay for whatever you want? You get the whole liability and asset and the difference. We're not going to get into that. But it's always buy assets that can pay for your liabilities. And they will, as long as they're passive income. So that's what you want to build up to. Now, think of, many people are thinking of, well, because I hear from investors, if it's under 200% ROI, I'm not putting my pants on for that. Well, you don't have to put on your pants for that. But there's no investment the same. There's no deal the same. And by that, obviously, means that every deal is different. Some bring more than others, but it all depends. Just because one brings more ROIs doesn't always make it a better investment. What if you had an ROI that's bringing you 300%, but it's only going to do it for a year versus 150% for 7 years, or difference of? So, the way, again, to many exit strategies and many ways of creating multiple streams of income, it's having multiple of them. So some areas you may only get 100% ROIs. Some areas 200%. Some areas 400%. Hey, they all cannot be slam dunks. They all cannot be killer deals, right? but all deals put together equal X amount at one point. And that's where you really truly have to calculate your ROIs. Okay, I have 20 investments. 10 of them are bringing me 300% each. That's a great one. 5 of them are bringing me 200%. And 5 of them are bringing me 150%. All great deals, by the way. But you add all those up, how much do you have passive income now? See that again, that's the key too, is it's not just onesies here, ones and twos. And some of you are new just getting into, so that's fine. Don't jump in and start trying to run where you don't even know how to walk yet. Learn what you're doing. But you got to quickly learn to multiply, because that's how you make your passive income grow. Multiply. Okay. And that's something that of course we can coach you, teach you. You know, we got the webinar finally started Wednesday. That delayed a bit with so many things happening, New Year, Christmas, all. We're here now. So Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we back to back where we just do coaching. And it's all about getting you into there. People still talk about, well, my first investment, I just want it to be this, I want it to be that. Let me tell you something about your first investment. If you're new to any mobile home investment or any investment for that period, you better learn as much as you can, and you better drop that pickiness. You're not in a position to be picky. That first investment, regardless of what it may be, should be more experience than anything else. You should learn the most out of it, because there's so many things you're going to hear. Should have done this. Should have done that. Oh, no, that's not how you need to go about it. It ain't in a book. Not everything is in a book. I quickly learned that, you know, getting into so many more investments is, you know, people can try to tell you that do it this way, do it that way. Many things are not a certain way, right or wrong. It's just this different set out there to be done. But it's all about getting out there and getting it done, because that's where you really learn. Oh, I didn't know that was that way. Well, as an entrepreneur and investor, that's how you do it. You figure it out. But you get out there and you do it. But that first investment, it's all about learning. Learn the most possible. And then multiply what works, what did great. Second deal around. What did not work out? Drop it. Don't do it again. You make a mistake once, shame on you. You make a mistake twice. Well, you kind of know where that one's at. But getting into mobile home investing, I mean, it is easy. I mean, it really, truly is easy. The deals are everywhere. You know, affordable housing is not going anywhere. It's growing. And the demand for it just continues to multiply, skyrocket. And like you heard me starting this video out, you know, with rental rates going up higher, where do you think people are moving to? Got to go somewhere. Apartment complex goes up, houses go up, duplex go up, running out of houses. Tiny houses maybe, cabins, mobile homes. Better put them together. Better start getting them ready. And this time of year, January, coming right around the corner, it is the perfect time to invest. I mean, people have funds, people have money, people can actually put down payments, maybe cover all your debt. I mean, it just depends on. A lot of videos that we're going to be making on, you know, one thing I know a lot of people struggle with is wholesale. I know I did when I first got started. It was more so the paperwork. Just, if you're not good with paperwork, it can be confusing for you. But, you know, when you think about investing with no money or other people's money, wholesale is the way to get into it. You come in, you wholesale, double wholesale, whatever you need to do. You build your money, then go on to, if you want to go on to rentals, rent to owns, get your own money. But you got to come in somehow. But getting into mobile home investing, I mean, for the people that say there's no deals, you're not going to find a deal. You don't know how to look for them. You don't know where you're looking for them. And I'm not even sure you know what you're looking for, because the deals are everywhere. They are everywhere. All right, good video on ROIs. Stick to ROIs. Don't ever forget the end result, the end goal. You know, if you have a goal in mind, you know, to make X amount of return on your investments, that's what you need to aim for. There is no perfect deal, but you need to have a plan and a vision. So focus on that.